Chris, I saw you posing for a family photo recently at center court. You are not the only tall member of the Vogt family, correct?
Yeah, I have two older brothers, both about 6'6".
And your folks, they look to be quite tall as well.
Yeah, my dad's about 6'4", 6'5". My mom's about 5'10".
Did you always tower over the other kids, or did you have a growth spurt where you shot up a foot in a year or something like that?
I've just always been tall. Like, I was born tall, then just always been tall my whole life, I guess.
What are the most common questions you get from strangers when they see you?
I always get, how tall are you? Do you play basketball? What size shoe do you wear? Are your parents tall? Just all that. Actually, my senior year, I got a shirt made that answers all those. Like, I'm 7 foot tall, I play basketball, I wear a size 16 shoe. Just like all the basic questions I always get.
Time to update it. We're a new version, 7'1", whatever the current stats are. All right, as a freshman at NKU, you had 14 points and 9 rebounds all season. That's almost what you're averaging 2 years later at UC. How have you gone so far in 2 years?
I've just put a lot of work in, I guess. I mean, a lot of thanks to the people around me that helped me grow as a player, but I mean, there's a lot of people that have helped me get to where I'm at, and I just gotta thank them for helping me get there.
Did you see this happening, or are you surprised by how far you've come?
I'd say it's a little bit of a surprise, just looking back from here to there, but just day by day, just try to live in the process and just keep my head down and keep on working and keep on grinding. So, I mean, day by day, not a lot has changed, but obviously looking back from freshman year to now, you can obviously see a huge difference. The
strength program here has clearly made a difference. Do you enjoy working with Mike Rayfeld and his staff, or is it necessary torture?
I don't know if I call it torture, but yeah, I do like working with Mike, and he's done a great job here, and seen a big transformation from just over the summer to now.
I've talked to Coach Brannen about driving down to see you when he was at NKU, and you were playing high school basketball in the southern part of Kentucky. It was like a 4.5-hour drive for him each way. So clearly you were a priority recruit for him. Tell me a little bit about your relationship.
I mean, I've known him pretty well. I mean, he's recruited me for the last, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago when we first met. And in the recruiting process then, it was just, we had a good relationship. It was a big part of why I chose there is because it was always him calling me. We just continued to grow in our relationship the last 2 or 3 years. So, I mean, we've had a pretty good relationship.
You share the Kentucky high school record for block shots in a game. 17 block shots in a game. What do you remember about that game?
I remember just getting into halftime of that game, and they were telling me, you already have 14. And I was like, I have 14 block shots at half? I was like, and in the second half they stopped driving it as much, but I was just shocked at just halftime. I remember someone to come up to me and tell me I had 14 block shots, and it was just unreal to me.